As a senior, you've probably heard this advice before. Just eat some eggs every morning, or a can of sardines a day to keep your strength up. And maybe you've followed it faithfully. Boiled eggs for breakfast, sardines for lunch. Doing everything the so-called experts recommend. Yet somehow, your legs still feel weak. Climbing the stairs feels like a workout. Even getting out of a chair takes more effort than it should. So what's really happening? You wonder. Here's the part most people never mention. Once you hit 60, your body doesn't process protein the way it used to. It's not just about how much you eat, it's about how well your muscles can actually use it. That means even if you're eating enough, your muscles might still be starving. But the good news is, you can change that and turn things around starting today. There are foods that help your body make the most of every gram of protein. Not powders, not pills, just simple, affordable foods that rebuild strength and restore energy. So, today, we'll talk about 4 foods that will help you rebuild strength and restore energy, each backed by research. And 1 food you might be eating that could ruin your results. Number 1, beans. If you have a can of beans in your pantry, you're already halfway to stronger muscles. Beans don't look like much, but they're a complete muscle-building package, especially for older adults. 1 cup of black beans gives about 15 grams of protein. Kidney beans, around 13. That's more than sardines, but the real secret is what's inside that protein. Beans are loaded with lysine, an amino acid your muscles absolutely need to repair and grow. They also deliver magnesium to prevent cramps, folate to support nerve signals, and potassium to keep your muscles flexible and energized. A study in the Journal of Nutrition and Gerontology and Geriatrics tracked seniors who added beans to daily meals. After just 20 weeks, they gained 16% more endurance and recovered 19% faster than those on regular diets. That's real strength, built from real food. It's not flashy, but it's powerful. 2. Tuna. A small can gives you about 25 to 30 grams of protein, nearly 40% more than sardines. Tuna protein is complete, meaning it has all 9 essential amino acids your muscles can't make on their own. It's also rich in vitamin B12 for energy and selenium, which helps reduce inflammation after activity. A study in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors with muscle loss who ate tuna 3 times a week gained 3 times more lean muscle than those who didn't. Quick reminder, if this kind of health content helps you, don't forget to subscribe and share it with someone who might need it. It might seem small, but sharing this info could genuinely help someone regain their strength. 3. Mushrooms. Now, here's one you might not expect: mushrooms. They're not just a side dish, they're one of the most underrated tools for aging muscles. A cup of cooked mushrooms gives around 12 to 15 grams of protein, and they're loaded with B vitamins that help your body turn protein into actual muscle. But mushrooms do something special. They help your body recover faster. They contain beta-glucans, compounds that lower inflammation so your muscles heal more efficiently after movement. In a nutrient study, seniors who ate mushrooms daily during light exercise saw 18% more muscle growth and 23% faster recovery than others. And the best part, you don't need supplements. Just cook them with your meals. They also pack potassium, preventing cramps and helping your muscles hold strength. Think of mushrooms as your recovery partner, quiet but incredibly effective. 4. Canned beef. Let's go back a bit in time to when cowboys, miners, and railroad workers relied on one thing to stay strong: canned beef. They didn't know it then, but they were eating one of the best natural sources of bioavailable protein, the kind your body absorbs and uses fast. A small serving provides 25 to 28 grams of protein, plus creatine for muscle power, carnosine to protect tissues from fatigue, and heme iron to boost oxygen flow to your muscles. One study in the Journal of Nutrition, Health, and Aging found that older adults who added canned beef 3 times a week gained 20% more lean muscle and 28% higher strength than those relying only on plant proteins. That's not a small difference. That's the difference between walking confidently and needing a hand to stand up. On number 5, we have the silent muscle destroyer: instant noodles. Now, let's talk about the one food quietly working against all your progress: instant noodles. They may seem harmless, quick, cheap, comforting, but they block your body from absorbing the very protein you eat. Because they're made from refined wheat and fried oils, they trigger sharp blood sugar spikes that stop muscle repair in its tracks. A clinical nutrition study found that seniors who ate instant noodles alongside protein meals had a 35% drop in muscle protein synthesis. That means you could be eating right and still not rebuilding strength. They're also loaded with sodium and preservatives that cause inflammation and muscle stiffness. Swap them for brown rice, barley, or quinoa. These carbs fuel your muscles instead of fighting them. So, you don't have to accept weakness as part of aging. Your body is still capable of rebuilding. You just have to give it the right tools, and soon you'll notice the difference: standing taller, walking farther, lifting with ease. If this video inspired you, give it a like, share it with someone who could use the encouragement, and subscribe for more practical, science-backed health guidance.